Welcome to the Mary Potter Podcast, your weekly magical probe into the wild tales of magic and fantastic creatures from the wizarding world of flash fiction.
Right.
Today we're going to be looking at two stories you sent in about the unseen layers of the places we inhabit and sort of how echoes of the past can resonate in the present.
Right.
So the first story we're going to look at is Beneath the Floorboards, where a family's dream home reveals a spectral secret buried below. And then we'll go into The Shaft, which is about office workers who get tracked with a building's tragic history.
Okay, great.
So get ready for some
what jumps out at you?
Thought-provoking moments and maybe a different way of looking at the spaces around you.
So, Beneath the Floorboards, I mean, right away, I'm struck by how much it plays with that kind of universal desire for a safe haven. You know, that dream home idea?
Yeah.
And here that dream, I mean, it takes a very dark turn pretty fast.
Right.
When these new owners end up becoming like keepers of a really messed up past.
Yeah.
And it brings up this question of how we interact with the history of a place, like the land or the structures we live in, even when we don't know anything about that history.
And it doesn't slowly introduce us to the supernatural either.
No.
It's right from the start. We're in it.
Right.
Something's off.
Exactly.
The flickering lights aren't just an inconvenience. It's like a deeper spectral unease.
Yeah. Like a...
And Sarah, who's the daughter, sees the house as like a broken promise.
Right away from the get-go.
Immediately, before anything really even happens.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think it's interesting how...
Like that intuition versus the parents being like, no, it's fine.
The kid picks up on it and the parents are just like,
blah,
blah, blah.
Totally.
This is our dream home.
Yeah.
Maybe she's just less conditioned to like look for the logical explanation.
Yeah,
you know?
Right.
Kids kind of have that different sense about the environment.
Right.
The parents are so fixated on this dream home idea.
Totally.
That they just kind of ignore... anything that says otherwise.
Yeah.
It's like how badly we want something can blind us to what's right there, you know, in our face.
It's like they're choosing to only hear what they want to hear.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So then as the events start to get a little scarier and more unsettling, the author uses this language like, you know, the whispers become a chorus of mournful sighs, and the creaks of the house become like a spectral clamor.
It's like the house.
It's like the house is haunted.
It's talking to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah feels like she's trespassing.
Yeah.
It really gives you this picture of a place that's burdened by its history.
It's weighed down. Yeah. It's got all this baggage that it can't get rid of.
It makes you think about all the unseen stories.
For sure.
That are in the walls that we live in.
Absolutely. Like I was reading this and I was thinking about my own apartment. Yeah. And like who lived here before me and what happened here, you know.
Right.
It's kind of creepy when you think about it.
Yeah. And it's not even like full-blown poltergeist activity.
Well, it's subtle.
Yeah.
It's like these little intrusions that build and build until it's like, oh my God, something's wrong. Yeah. It's like the calm before the storm, you know?
Right.
Like the author is setting us up for something big.
And they do.
Yeah.
And it's brutal.
Oh, yeah.
When they're doing these renovations, they find that the cracked basement tiles...
It's like a horror movie.
...are actually tombstones. Yeah, they're like shattered under the concrete.
Like someone was trying to hide something.
Yeah, and then they have this drainage issue. Yeah. And they're like, oh, it's probably nothing.
Right, classic drainage issue.
Yeah.
Every homeowner's nightmare.
It ends up being an unearthed grave. The author describes these skeletal remains as not monstrous, but heartbreaking in their silent accusation. Yeah. It's not about being scared.
No.
It's about
like a wrong that's been done.
Yeah.
And no one's acknowledged it.
Yeah. What was your reaction when...
I mean, I felt the weight of that moment. You know, it's like they find these remains and it's not like a threat. Right. It's like, this is what happens when you build on a place with a forgotten history. Yeah. You know, it's like our comfy lives today might be built on someone else's suffering. Yeah. And we don't even know it.
And how they react is so interesting.
Yeah.
They don't call Ghostbusters or anything like that. Yeah. They say that calling in experts is impractical.
So what do?
They choose respect. Instead, they whisper apologies. They're like, that's more powerful than sage or whatever.
That's interesting.
Yeah, what's the message there?
Yeah. Well, maybe the spirits aren't evil.
Right.
They're just like, hey, remember us.
Acknowledge us.
Yeah.
Right.
Acknowledge what happened here.
Yeah.
So the family's like, okay, we hear you.
Yeah.
We're sorry. And we're going to rebury you.
Yeah.
And they take the broken tombstones and make them like offerings.
Right.
Which is kind of beautiful.
It is.
In a way. It's like a human way to say we messed up.
Yeah.
And we're trying to make things right.
And it works to a degree.
Sort of.
Yeah.
But it doesn't totally fix them.
Right.
The haunting changes.
Yeah.
The flickering lights are now like questioning instead of spooky. The spectral chorus watches them.
Yeah.
Instead of accusing them.
Yeah.
And the house feels like it's got this weird peace.
A restless peace?
Yeah, a restless peace.
Yeah.
Like it's still figuring things out.
Yeah. They're uneasy guests in this sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great phrase.
Those unforgotten dead.
Uneasy guests.
Yeah.
Like they can't just pretend nothing happened.
Right.
They know the truth now. And that changes everything.
Yeah.
Their whole understanding of their home, of their place in the world.
Yeah.
It's all different now.
It's like some wounds.
Yeah.
Just leave a permanent mark.
And this is one of those wounds.
Yeah. And then Sarah, she goes from this scared kid to being like a translator for the house.
She can understand the house in a way that the parents can't.
She hears a name.
Well, she hears laughter.
Like she's picking up on these little pieces of the past.
Right.
That are hidden in the house.
Yeah, and the neighborhood thinks they're weird.
Oh, yeah, I love that part.
Because they're letting the grass grow long.
It's like they don't fit in anymore because they're not pretending that everything's fine.
And they whisper these apologies.
Yeah, it's like society has these rules about how you're supposed to act, and if you don't follow them, people think you're strange.
Especially when it comes to the past.
Especially when it comes to like the dark parts of history that we'd rather forget.
Like we'd rather just pave over it.
Exactly.
And pretend it never happened.
And this family is like, no, we're not going to do that.
We can't finish the basement.
The bargain basement.
Yeah.
It's like this reminder.
Right.
Of what happened.
Of what's underneath.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like they made a deal with the ghosts.
Right.
We won't touch this if you let us live here.
And their life continues.
Yeah.
But in this haunted way.
Yeah.
Like quiet dinners.
It's like they're always aware of what happened.
Like this brittle laughter.
Yeah.
But there's also like a fierce honesty to it.
It's like they found a way to live with the truth.
They can't unknow it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know what's beneath them.
Yeah.
And they're not going to shy away from it.
All right. Let's move on to our second story.
Okay.
The Shaft.
All right. The Shaft.
So now we're going from a home.
So we're moving from like a private space.
To a very public.
To a public space, an office building.
Yeah, to an office building.
Yeah.
But it's the same theme.
Still about hidden history.
Of confronting a forgotten tragedy.
Yeah, but this time, it's in the foundation of the building.
Literally.
Literally in the foundation.
Yeah. And the elevator is like...
It's like a metal box.
Yeah.
That takes them to the past.
Yeah, and how they react to the elevator malfunctioning...
Right.
...is so normal.
Yeah, first it's just like,
oof,
this is annoying.
It's annoying. I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Lily's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I feel something.
Yeah, she feels the shift of something old and angry.
Like this isn't just a broken elevator.
Right.
Something else is going on.
Yeah, what do you think?
Lily's like the canary in the coal mine.
Yeah.
You know, she's sensitive to something that the others aren't picking up on.
It's like in a horror film when there's one person.
That's like the trope.
Who's like, wait.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, and then it just keeps getting worse.
And the signs start popping up.
Yeah, the light's not dying.
Yeah, it's changing.
Yeah.
Which is creepy.
Yeah.
And the shadows are getting solid.
Yeah.
Like they have weight.
It's It's a prickly wrongness.
It's like the atmosphere's changing.
Yeah.
It's getting thick and heavy and wrong.
And then they see him.
The laborer.
Yeah. He's got this faded denim.
Yeah.
Calloused hands.
You can tell he's a worker.
Yeah.
He's been through it.
Yeah.
He's got these spectral eyes.
Yeah.
And they're full of despair.
Yeah.
Not anger.
Not evil.
Not evil.
Yeah.
Just sadness.
Yeah.
Deep sadness.
It's like he's not trying to scare them.
No. I think he's trying to show them something.
Right.
Like to bear witness.
Yeah, and everyone freaks out
of course.
in different ways.
The intern's whimpering.
The intern's whimpering.
Yeah.
The tech whiz is just like...
gaping mouth open. Yeah. Eyes wide.
The executive just wants out.
Yeah, he's like, get me out of here. Yeah. I'm going to sue someone.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. He's
like,
so out of touch with what's really happening. And Lily's like...
recognizes him.
Yeah, she's like...
yeah.
I know you.
It's like this chilling recognition.
It's like she understands on some level what's going on.
Yeah, and then the elevator.
Elevator transforms.
Becomes this shaft.
Yeah.
Yeah, rough-hewn timber.
Like it's going back in time.
Yeah, and you can see these men.
Yeah, you see them working.
Laboring in this pit.
Yeah, it's like they're digging the foundation.
Yeah, and the elevator starts sinking.
Yeah, you hear the earth groaning.
And these panicked cries.
Yeah, like men being buried alive.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
It's a plunge into the past.
It's like you're right there with them.
But the executive still only cares about a lawsuit.
He's so focused on himself.
Yeah.
He can't see the bigger picture.
The intern is whimpering and it's echoing.
It's like the cries of the past are coming through him.
Yeah.
It's chilling.
Yeah. And the tech with his phone shows this grainy picture of the workers.
Like a historical photo.
Yeah.
They're all smiling proud.
Yeah. In front of this unfinished building.
Yeah, the steel skeleton of the building.
And then the phone screen cracks.
It cracks right down the middle.
Yeah.
And it's like this empty shaft.
Yeah. Where the picture was is now this.
It's like the phone is showing them what happened.
The fault line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The crack in the earth.
That swallowed them up.
That took them all.
And Lily's the one who puts it all together?
She's the voice of the ghosts.
Yeah.
You know, she tells everyone what happened.
Yeah.
This building.
Yeah.
This progress.
It's all built on.
It's built on bones.
Obscured bones.
A forgotten tragedy.
Yeah, a tragedy that they just swept under the rug.
Exactly.
And the ghosts, they don't go away.
No, they become part of the building.
Yeah, they're absorbed into the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're trapped there forever.
And the elevator shakes.
Yeah, like it's mirroring the collapse.
Yeah.
It's like the building remembers what happened.
And then for a second, just for a second,
it's like a flash.
the elevator doors open and they see the pit.
The pit of mud?
The shattered timbers.
Yeah.
And the workers.
Trapped.
Looking at them.
With these accusing eyes.
And then they're back in the lobby.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Back to normal.
And everyone says, oh, you were just stressed?
Stress hallucination.
They hallucinated.
Like they can't accept.
Lily's hysterical.
Yeah, poor Lily.
Yeah.
She's the only one who saw the truth.
Yeah.
And they don't believe her.
It's easier to believe.
Yeah.
It's easier to believe
that it was a hallucination.
That it was all in her head.
And that something supernatural happened.
Yeah, we'd rather believe a lie.
Right.
If it's the truth.
But for Lily, the building is forever branded.
She can't unsee it.
Yeah.
She knows what's beneath the surface. The windows are blinkered eyes. The facade is a lie.
A lie built on sacrifice.
Built on silenced sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sees how easy it is for us to forget.
We just move on.
Yeah.
And pretend it never happened.
And of course she gets in trouble at work.
Of course.
Yeah.
She has a breakdown.
Yeah.
They use it against her.
Yeah.
She's labeled as unstable.
Yeah.
Unreliable.
Yeah, it's like...
And she just bears it.
Yeah.
Quietly.
The real horror isn't the ghosts.
It's the people.
It's the people.
It's the system that crushes her for telling the truth.
It's a cynical take, but maybe it's true.
But maybe it's the truth.
So these two stories, beneath the floorboards and the shaft, show us that the places we live in, they have these hidden histories.
Like layers.
And forgotten stories.
Yeah.
Like, what does it mean for us?
Yeah, it makes you think.
To build our present on a past we don't even acknowledge.
Of what are we standing on?
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah. And how do we navigate the spaces around us knowing they could be holding more?
It's like there are ghosts everywhere.
Then we can see.
Yeah.
Think about the unseen layers in your own life.
Yeah. In your own home.
Yeah, what stories are right there.
In your own city.
Under the surface.
Yeah, what's beneath the surface.
Yeah.
It's kind of mind-blowing.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
I hope this magical probe has given you something to think about.
Yeah. I mean, if fictional hauntings can be this freaky, imagine the real ones. You know, the ones we don't even see.
Join us next time for more captivating tales from the wizarding world of flash fiction.
Don't forget to rate and follow.
Remember to rate and follow the Mary Potter podcast
for more magical probes into the fantastical.
Yeah.
See you next time.